Hello everybody, we are the Geeks and the Giants. I am Enzo, this is my forever co-host Jum. Today we talk about Weapons, the new horror movie by future Resident Evil director Zach Krieger, director of Barbarian, starring Julia Garner, Josh Brolin, Alden Ehrenreich, Benedict Wong, star-studded cast, and this, frankly, pretty damn good horror movie. And I like the fact that 2024 and 2025 has this trend of having really good horror movies, like with Smile 2 or Alien Romulus, and now continuing with Weapons.
We're forgetting Bring Her Back as well.
Yes, holy shit, Bring Her Back, fucking incredible. But yeah, I honestly saw one trailer for this movie when we did our trailer review on TikTok, and I never saw a second trailer because I was like, I don't want to know what happens.
I was excited too. Like, I really did not watch any trailers after the first one because I'm just like, all right. And like, majority of it was just like kids running past a camera in the middle of the night. So I'm just like, what is this about? I love it that they didn't tell us what the plot was. They didn't tell us who the big baddie is or like anything like that.
Yeah.
When I watched this in theaters, I came in with zero expectations. I was like, okay, I loved Barbarian, and I love it that this guy's going to be doing Resident Evil. And I love it that he has even seen the old Resident Evil movies.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, he's just going off the games. And that comes out next year, so hopefully there's a good Resident Evil in our lifetime. If there can be a good Fantastic Four movie, there can be a good Resident Evil movie. But besides that, I like the plot of this movie. I like the beginning where you're like, yeah, what did happen to those kids that disappeared from Justine's class? And the way they tell the story is cool. It's kind of like a Christopher Nolan movie where it's out of sequence and it just all connects at the end. Like, I love the fact that you start with Justine. You sympathize with her at the beginning, but as the movie goes on, you're like, yeah, you're not the most professional teacher,
you're not
are
the
you?
best.
Yeah,
you're not the best.
Yeah.
Well, she has a little bit of a record on her. She tries, but she got a bit of a record on her. She also has a little relationship with Alden Ehrenreich.
Oh yeah, Paul, the cop.
Yeah.
And that goes haywire because you see the consequences of what happened, and you're like, "Oh, shit! I guess that was a bad idea." But it's in her story that you get the creepiest scene, like when she's parked outside Alex's house.
Dude, everybody was screaming
right
in the theater when that happened. Where she's like, she falls asleep doing a stakeout.
Yeah,
and like you see somebody open the door, and then a lady comes out with scissors, and you're just like, and then she sits in the back and it's just quiet for a second, and everybody's just like, oh my god,
are we killing the main character? Is this it?
Yeah.
And then snip, and you're just like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, dude, same here. When she got out of the car and all she got was just a piece of hair, everybody was able to fucking breathe for a second.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And like, why do they like to do this? I don't understand. Like, movies in America where they're like, "Hey, we just leave the door open, we don't lock it."
Right.
Like, why?
Yeah.
Like, even a junkie was able to get like an iPad from a car.
Yeah, that's the strangest thing. But before we get to James' part, I agree. Like, when the woman opened the door with the scissors, I was like, why don't you lock your fucking car, ma'am? Isn't that like common sense in America?
Exactly.
But yeah, that was the creepiest part. Just the way she was walking. I watched the scene at night because I was like, I can take it. It's Weapons. I can take Barbarian. I can take this. She starts walking like that. I was like, turning on the fucking lights. I can't take that.
Yeah. So like, and as you said, it's segmented stories. Like, it's individual stories of seeing how other people got affected by this one event that nobody really knows what happened.
Yeah.
And we get Josh Brolin. He has a weird dream. there's a rifle in the sky.
Yeah, I was like,
with
what's
the time on it.
that's
I
supposed
did
to
not
happen?
understand what that meant, but like, okay.
Yeah.
It would have made more sense if it was a missile, but okay.
Um,
I guess it's a commentary on something.
Yeah. And then he starts pouring his heart out to his son, and you're just like, damn, Brolin is a damn good actor. And then you see
Yeah.
the aunt, and I was like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is that? Like, I had the same reaction
Yeah.
as him. I was like, what the fuck?
Same here. No, because like at the start we just were like, oh, it's a creepy clown lady.
Yeah.
You didn't know what it was. It was just a creepy thing that multiple people are seeing after the events of the children.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, and we also find out that like his son is like the school bully.
Yeah. Poor Alex. Like, Alex is the only one who wasn't, like, didn't disappear. And, like, the mystery surrounds him. That's why Justine's going out of her way to check on him, even though Marcus, the principal, is like, can you not do that? We're already in a bad spot. Can you? I know you care, but you care too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a little like, hey, no normal person would do this,
Yeah.
and you're not helping your case. The fact that you're stalking this kid.
Yeah. I do love the shifts in tones once we get to Paul and Justin's, because Justin just feels like a fucking comedy. Like, he's just both him and Paul are fuck ups. Like, Justin's a drug addict just trying to look for a fix, and Paul, his life is crumbling. His dad-in-law is the fucking chief, and you're like, why do you
Yeah.
fuck around? Do you want to find out, man? I don't obviously don't condone what he does to poor Justin, where he's like, you sure you don't have a needle? Yeah, I don't have a needle. Gets pricked, and bam.
I felt that so much. Just like, God damn it. I was like, dude, immediately I was like, isn't there like a cam
Yeah.
on like on your cruiser? Like,
Exactly.
it was just so funny. Like, I don't condone police violence, but just that scene, it was just so funny.
And he's like, I'm sorry. You're alright. You're right.
Yeah.
It's like a sibling that accidentally hits their other sibling. You're like,
cousin,
don't.
yeah, they're like sibling a little too hard and
Yeah.
they're starting to cry.
You're like, don't tell mom, please. I'm begging you.
Yeah, and yeah, like their stories mesh together, and like even Justin like runs into the family of Alex,
Yeah.
where they are catatonic.
Yeah.
Excuse me. As he was like robbing the place
Yeah.
just to like get a little bit of drugs,
Yeah.
and yeah, again, it ties together in such a nice bow,
Yeah.
and like how like the stories connect.
For a
And
while
we
though.
get to see that like,
I was about to say, for a while though, I thought Justin would be the hero. And it would be so funny
Same
because
here.
he's like, you just
Dude,
want
this
the
movie
money.
did such a good job at averting our expectations.
Yeah, I was like, you're just gonna get the money for drugs. Is this movie implying that this fucking junkie is gonna save the
Be
day
the hero.
and end up using it for drugs more? And I'm like, oh, that's not a good lesson. Thankfully, yeah, they subvert your expectations. I like the fact that Josh Brolin was able to figure out the pinpoint where all the children went, and he goes to Justine after she's attacked by the principal. That scene
Yeah.
is when he pulls an invincible on his boyfriend. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my god, this was a tough scene to watch. Like, Benedict Wong's character just had a normal life.
Yeah.
Like, he was just happy, and like he had a partner at home.
Yeah.
They were enjoying. Yes, there's that whole like situation that the 17 kids are missing, but like, hey, look, they're still just living their life, and then the aunt of Alex comes in. I forgot her name.
Gladys.
Gladys.
Yeah.
She comes in the most unsettling way.
Yeah.
First in the school, and then now at their own home. And I'm just like, what is happening? And this is where they explain all of it. And we find out that it's witchcraft. We find out that like Gladys is behind all of what's happening in this like little town.
Yeah.
And she's the creepy thing that Justine and Josh Brolin's character has been seeing throughout their dreams.
Yeah. And like, she needs a possession and then hair, and then you're under her forever. And like, doesn't matter the distance. Like, Marcus just running it at Justine. People are like, "What the fuck is he doing? Where the fuck is he going?" I guess.
Why does he look like that?
Exactly. And like, I love the conversation where Josh Brolin was just like, "You keep playing the victim," and Justine's like, "I'm not." Is that Marcus?
Marcus? And she gets tackled.
Yeah.
And this is like one of the most intense scenes
Yeah.
throughout this entire. Well, no, there's multiple, but this is one of them where she gets chased throughout the grocery store,
Yeah.
and then Marcus gets hit by like by a poor woman who's just like, "Oh my god!"
Right? I'm like, well, at least you'll join your partner in the afterlife because Jesus Christ, both of your heads are caved in.
Are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a closed casket.
Yeah. And then they pinpoint to where everything's happening, and you find out what Alex has been going through. Yeah, this aunt has possessed his family. Like she can tell them to do whatever they want. If she wanted them to torture each other slowly, she would. And she's like, please, not please, but like, don't you dare tell people what's happening, otherwise your parents will die. And he has to take care of his poor parents, and you're like, Jesus Christ.
And this was happening for like 3 or 2 months. I forgot.
Yeah.
But he's been at it for a while.
Yeah.
And like, just the thought of that, it was just like, this poor kid goes to school, goes home to that,
Right.
and I'm just like, the amount of trauma this kid is gonna go through, like, and like we finally get the conclusion where like everybody finally culminates in one place, and it's in Alex's house, and this is like their last boss fight.
Archer versus Justin just made me laugh because he just kept decking Justin.
This was very realistic. Like, sure, yes, Owen's a pretty big guy. He stands for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
And you see him deck this kid. And I was just like, yeah, that's pretty realistic.
Yeah.
He keeps at it because the kid keeps coming at him because he's possessed.
Yeah.
And after a while, yeah, anybody who is a normal person, their hand would start hurting.
He's like, god damn it. Oh, fuck. Bam. I was like, oh, fuck. I felt bad for Justine because she had to put Paul down. She's like, don't make me do this. Like, first to the throat and then to the head. I was like, oh, fuck.
Nah, sorry. For me, that was the best thing that happened to Paul. Her with the fucking vegetable peeler.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I hated that.
Yeah, I had my eyes closed at that point. I was like, oh, fuck no.
Yeah, at first...
blow his brains out already, please.
At first, it was just like pink. I was like, oh, she didn't do that much damage. And then you see like blood pouring out. I was like, oh, fuck, never mind.
Yeah.
And then Alex does a reverse Uno card on Gladys. And then all
Gladys.
17 kids just spring out of the boards and chase her throughout the neighborhood. I like that one family who she goes through one house and they're like, who the fuck are you? They see the kids, they're like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, they come through like a stampede of gazelles,
Yeah.
which is so funny.
Yeah.
And they just rampage through the house.
That one girl who like breaks through a panel and then breaks through glass. I'm like, what the fuck are you made of? Jesus Christ! Are you just a kid?
Like, and then they get to Gladys, and like, look, if like through the entire arc of Alex, this felt very cathartic.
Yeah.
Because you hate this like lady.
Yeah.
She's an absolute horrible person. Well, she's a witch.
Yeah.
Who put this kid through absolute torture for months. And you just see her get ripped apart by the children that she's trying to kind of, I guess, consume?
Yeah, like...
I'm not sure. She's like trying to get better. She's trying to stay young.
Yeah. They pull a Last of Us on her mouth. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Not just that, my god. She got like pulled 5 ways in different directions.
Yeah. And it's kind of like a dark ending because like it's implied that the kids are just starting to like be normal as the narrator is like, oh yeah, they just started talking this month. And I'm like, what happens to Alex's parents though? What happens to them?
Yeah. Since they've been like stuck like that the longest.
Yeah.
They're kind of stuck at like a hospital.
Yeah.
While the other kids, they're like starting to regain consciousness. I don't know if they remember ripping apart an old lady.
Yeah. I mean, once they snap back, they're like, what the fuck? What is happening?
No, they didn't.
They
But that
didn't.
was the thing. Like they were still kind of catatonic
Oh, yeah,
after
yeah.
the witch died.
Yeah, because
But
Roland's son was just like empty staring, and you're like, oh
Yeah.
fuck, yeah, yeah, yeah.
but yeah, and this entire scene was just comedy gold.
Yeah. And Gladys just saying and the kids just chasing after. Yeah, like rabbit
He's
animals.
having the Ferris Bueller's day. Like I was like, what's happening?
Yeah, right? Like that
Yeah,
one,
and sorry.
the one lawnmower guy being like, oh, why is she running? Why are they chasing her? Anyway,
And he's like, oh my god.
yeah,
Yeah, the man just minded his own business.
yeah,
But yeah, we tend to forget that the guy who directed Barbarian, this, and now the up and coming Resident Evil movie, it used to make comedy skits on YouTube.
yeah,
And you're like, oh, that's why when comedy hits, comedy hits.
exactly.
That's why there are moments where you're just like, am I allowed to laugh?
Yeah,
You know, even in Barbarian, like there were moments where I'm just like, that was oddly funny, but this is a
Exactly.
horror movie,
yeah,
you know?
exactly. Like
Yeah.
Gladys being chased around, I was like, I did laugh. I was like, this is just funny now.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, everybody in the theater was laughing.
yeah, yeah.
And I have to say, I love this like different take on horror movies. It's never just intense.
Yeah.
This director did an amazing job, like just melding comedy with horror
Yeah.
so well that, like in my opinion, it didn't ruin it at all for me. I know some people it's a bit divisive where they're like, "Why was it ending that way?" Oh, they didn't like it because it was too funny. When like the entire movie is very serious. I was like, there were a lot of moments in that movie that was very funny.
Yeah.
I have to admit.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go into my score, which is 10 out of 10, because the director, that scene with the woman sisters is literally like a metaphor of like how he winds up the violin string, and her snapping the hair is like tension snapping. It's like a perfect picture of that. Like I haven't seen that in any horror movie, to be honest. And like the tension's there, and when it needs to be dramatic, it's dramatic. Like that scene when Marcus interrupts them, like you were I was into that dialogue when Josh was like, "Don't you play the victim?" and Justine's like, "You're barking up the wrong tree. I'm not a victim." And I was like, "Yeah, what the fuck is running after them right now?"
Yeah, we were like, that's a little too big to be a child.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, I love it. And I have to give it a 9 out of 10. It's not perfect, but it is good. You know?
Yeah.
And it's a new take on horror, and I'm very excited for whatever project this director has in the future. And I'm very excited for Resident Evil. Not gonna lie, Resident Evil's campy. It's funny. Well, minus the new ones. Well, they're kind of getting there.
Yeah.
The new ones, they're a bit more horror focused. But this guy does an amazing job at horror. But if he's gonna integrate like a little bit of comedy into it, I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah.
You know.
Perfect guy to direct the franchise, if it is to become a franchise in our lifetime. But yeah, 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10. If you couldn't tell, we really like this movie. If you haven't seen it yet and you're watching this video, thank you for watching us, but please watch it yourself, because you're missing out on a great experience. Anything to add before we close off?
I had nightmares because of Gladys. That's all I gotta say. So that means that's an effective movie right there.
Yeah. I had a nightmare where people were walking like the woman with scissors in her hand. I was like, I don't like this nightmare at all. Like, the way she's just approaching the car, I was like, I don't like that. I'm going to turn on the lights.
For me, it was like Gladys was trying to get inside my house. Like, she's like being all polite and shit, but I was like, close that fucking door.
Like, I know what you do. You're not touching my stuff or my hair.
Witch!
Exactly. But yeah, if you like what you see here, please leave a like, subscribe, and ding the bell icon to get notified of when we upload next. We're also on Spotify and TikTok. TikTok to see our best and funniest moments, Spotify to yours on the go. And the Visual Enzo does voices on TikTok and ends with on Letterboxd. Where can I find you?
Oh, you can find me at JomJoam_ on Instagram. It is my account.
And until the next one, we'll see you then. Bye, everybody.
Ciao.